or call Falkirk 831 033.
Hello viewers, welcome to the channel. I'm just going up through Cowie. This road, yeah, something else. I pulled in there just to obviously stop the car and then switch the thing on, and then of course there's about 50 cars up here. It's just that it's a problem. They don't improve the infrastructure that much. The government, I say they, I mean the government system. So we've got a green coalition. I'm not even going to start mentioning the other lot because they're not what they say they are. But you can say that about all politicians. You can say that about every single political party in the United Kingdom. Is all full of crap. So basically, whatever they're called, they don't do. They don't do what they say they are. They're just full of crap. Anyway, right, so they don't really want to spend money on roads, but meanwhile they're building like hundreds of houses, and then they go on to say things like, we really do have a climate crisis, you know, so we'll stop building houses in floodplains then. Oh, well, that's different, you need to house people. Like, oh yeah, why is there 12 million more people here? Oh, right. Oh, because like I said, they can't even say things. So don't believe anything the government says. They're all total crap. It's all lies, everything. I mean, now I say all, I mean that all of it is lies. I got that off my chest. I don't have to say anything really. See these speed bumps. Castle Place, and it's a Range Rover. A nice Range Rover sitting there. I don't really like Range Rover. I like proper Range Rovers are a nightmare. I worked in a garage and I know what they're like. So that's why I wouldn't have one. Too many things could go wrong, and too many things do go wrong. On you go. Don't worry about me. So what day we'll take a left up here. I noticed the battery on my phone is starting to go, hey, I'm just about running out of energy. So if this conversation goes quiet all of a sudden, it's because the battery's going. It's going to go. I do have the cable, but guess what? I don't have the cigarette lighter thingy. It's in another car. So I'm so incompetent. Get home and get charged up. It's Cowie. Cowie Tavern, that looks like a nice place to go. I wonder which window you get thrown out. That's no fair saying that. It's probably the easiest place to buy certain stuff. I mean, it's like, I'm just saying negative things. It's a lovely little community. Look at this roundabout. That's a fantastic little roundabout. It's like just some paint on the road. Church. Is that? Aye, that's a church being converted into houses. Yeah, I seen that for sale when they were for sale. I didn't actually realise that's what it was. A church building is the most amazing looking thing. I actually did. I'd like to have lived in a church. I mean, obviously heating could be an issue. I mean, it would be really nice. I did see one for sale once and I really liked it. But then I got scared when I started thinking. It was £150,000, which is like what you'd pay at that time. That was like 4 years ago. It's not a lot of money to buy a house, is it? But you buy a church for £150,000. But I mean, really, the cold light of day, like common sense sets in. It's always easier to do a sensible thing, which is why that's how humanity works, I suppose. it follows money, money, really, financial decisions. So if we didn't have these constraints, we would be able to do whatever we wanted. We could do anything. But that's what constrains us, and if we're not careful, then our freedom is limited, because we can't operate in a effective manner. See this little Corsa here? I mean, it's like, how big is this fucking Corsa? Like, you're in the wrong fucking bit. You should be over at the left. Really. I mean, that was like, you got to position your car in the right place in the road, don't you? It's like a bloody Arctic truck would have fitted that gap in the left. Never mind. I mean, it's a bit of a weird way to go the way I'm going. It's not really weird, but Berlin's actually not a very good place to drive through now either, because it's got 20 mile/hour speed limits in it. Well, when I say speed limits, yeah, they did. Because that's what the government seems to do, is limit things. So they're very limited. They're good at limiting things. But when it comes to taking money off you, then they're not limited that way. Very effective. I think what we'll do is we'll take you up to that roundabout I was at this morning. We'll buzz round there. I've forgotten what it's called, but I call it the Big Mad Roundabout. Well, actually, I really want to go up there because I need to get home, and the battery's about to go on the phone and the device. Let's see. There's a wee red light was flashing. Let's stop doing that. Shall we just go straight? Go this way or go up that way? Bannockburn. This is Green Cornhill's roundabout. Yes, it is. I'm going to go home. You know why? Because I'm hungry. So, into Stirling it is. Into St Ninians. The Volkswagen Beetle GXZ7450. It's a bit of a weird number. Oh, it's one of these learner drivers in front, in that little, not in the Beetle but in the Honda, and they've pulled out in front of that car. Oh jeez. I mean, I know it's obviously quite stressful learning how to drive, so I would just give them a bit of leeway. Can it? Pulled in from the, well, the bus was approaching. This car's actually really good for that sort of thing. It's got loads of. It's not a Bugatti Veyron, but it's got plenty of power off the where you need it. You can just like give it Yahoo. Some cars you'd do that and you'd get run over. But not this one. No. This is probably the best application for 1600 HDI engine, which Peugeot, Citroen, Ford, Volvo, they all used it, and it had a lot of. I had a C4 Picasso, and it the turbo went twice, and I think that this is. I haven't had any trouble with it in this car. It seems to be perfect in this car. It suits it, you know. Sometimes they'll maybe stretch things to the limits, the manufacturers, so the car will be maybe too big or something, or they're always like, everything's on the edge of what's possible in terms of, I'm talking about efficiency. That's really what I'm talking about. emissions Volkswagen. Wow. Oh, get that grabbed off the dash cam. Efficiency and economy and performance. Obviously, that's how we got like used to get like, low road tax, was because of the CO2 emissions, but they don't seem to care about that now. It's all compromise. I mean, like diesel fumes are not good, but I mean they're very efficient, so you can go for miles on a diesel car, and the fuel lasts for a long time. So there's that wee learner. I think it's got a provisional or something in it. There. It must have been difficult for them coming in that roundabout. That roundabout's mental. And then you're also aware there's a big queue behind you as well. So you've got to think about that. Where's this Volkswagen Beetle going? Turning right into there.